football. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, it's been a couple days since this happened, but I wanted to get my thoughts on this for the boxing world because I do know this is a fight I was very excited about. I did a whole live talking about this fight. That's how excited I was about it because I truthfully believe that this fight on paper is one of the best matchups the welterweight division has had in years. That's actually been signed, sealed, and delivered. It isn't just like some figment of our imagination like Crawford Spence or Crawford Ennis or Spence versus Ennis or any of those kind of fights. I'm talking about fights that actually got signed, sealed, and delivered with a date, location, TV network, all those things. And that fight was Vergil Ortiz versus Stanionis for the WBA regular title. Now, Stanionis pulled out of the fight because he had to get a surgery on his, I believe it was his appendectomy, so really major stuff there. What was reported by Boxing Scene, and shout out to the fine folks at Boxing Scene, they reported that the fight will be rescheduled for an undisclosed date in April, which, really isn't much of a difference from fighting in late March. It's only a couple of weeks, Right now we're in January, so he'd have some time to heal, and he'd have some time to get back into the swing of things. And if he's saying April, and if he wants it in April, then who are we to tell the warrior from Lithuania, Stanionis, what he should and shouldn't do? He's a warrior. He's one of the top welterweights in the world, and he wants to prove his greatness to the world against one of the most vicious body punchers in the sport, and one of them, in a fighter with Vergil Ortiz that also has one of the most educated jabs in the sport. So it's a matchup I feel we can't miss. And if he's willing to give it to us in April, and he feels to be ready in April, then let's make it happen in April, because that's the date that he's being talked about. You know what I'm saying? But funny enough, right? Like, because I do follow the social media. There are some accounts in boxing, social media-wise, I feel like you should be following or at least keeping your eye on. And one of those guys in boxing is Vergil Ortiz's manager and Jose Ramirez's manager, Rick Marigan, always talking that good shit on Twitter. Always entertaining to watch, tweet, and whether it's about boxing or the business of boxing or whatever, going back with fans. He's entertaining with it. But I'm seeing a bit of a conflict because Stanionis is saying that he wants to fight in April. And the date that was reported was in April, which is the spring, which is, not too far after the original date, which was March 18th. Regan is saying, he put a tweet pretty much wishing Stanionis a speedy recovery, but he said that this fight looks like it'll be an early fight to take place in the summer. So he's trying to I think he's trying to push it back. It sounds like he's trying to push it back, and he wants Stanionis to be fully recovered, and I can see where he's coming from because, you don't want no excuses if Vergil beats him. You don't want to say, like, oh, he wasn't recovered. I get where he may be coming from, but if he's saying he wants it in April, let's get to the smoke, champ. Let's get right to it because time waits for no man. Because I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna put it just like this. If Rick Marigan wants to actually push this shit back to the summer and wait for Stanionis, then let's do this. Let's give Stanionis even more time to wait. Let's let him fully recover. Maybe he can take a little tune-up fight in between. And why don't Vergil Ortiz fight Jaron Boots Ennis? Why don't they fight? And then the winner of that fight can fight Stanionis for the regular belt. How about that? Why don't we give the boxing fans something they want? Because Crawford and Spence are never gonna fight because Spence isn't even a welterweight anymore. He's at 54 fighting Thurman, and you already know he's gonna come with the bullshit of, I can't go out to 47 for 54 because I can't make the weight anymore. That's gonna happen. So in a perfect world, I would like to see Vergil Ortiz fight Jaron Ennis in April. That'd be great because Boots is gonna be right back in the gym. He didn't take too much punishment. He'll be right back in the gym. He lives in the gym. He don't know anything but the gym. He don't go nowhere but the gym. He's one of those fighters. So I say that I would like Ennis versus Ortiz April, and then the winner could fight Stanionis like in August or something, like August or September. That would be amazing. That would be the best thing ever. Then the winner of that fight would go into 2024 as WBA regular champion, and then we'd have a whole lot more clarity in the welterweight division. But unfortunately, your boy BT and the Untouchable True School Sports Empire. We're not the commissioner of boxing. We're just a YouTube channel here in South Florida with the Marlins poster on his wall and Rocky Balboa in the back. And we're just talking that world-class boxing talk. But that's the news, man. It's unfortunate because Stanionis, I think, was going to give Vergil Ortiz a great fight. A lot of people on the Stanionis train thinking that he's going to beat the brakes out of Vergil Ortiz. And, you know, I'm not mad at that. Stanionis is a dog. We saw in the Boutiev fight him get stronger as the rounds went on. He's nothing to play with, you know. Go play with something safe because he ain't nothing to play with, you know. This fight, whenever it does happen, is going to be the ultimate test of Vergil Ortiz's boxing skills, his composure. And I don't know if Vergil Ortiz can fight off the back foot. I always hear people say he can't fight off the back foot, but we may just find out in this fight if he can, because Stanionis has the physical strength, the durability, the power, the stamina to make him fight off his back foot. So that's the news. Stanionis pulls out with an appendectomy surgery. Sounded out BT. And they will not. He wants it for he wants the fight, and they're saying that they're trying to postpone the fight and reschedule it for an April date. Rick Morrigan is saying early summer, so early summer is like June, right? June, May. So I mean, personally for me, if Stanionis feels like he's healthy and his team feels like he's healthy and he gets medical clearance, then there really shouldn't be any issue. And I'm gonna say it like this: if he tries to sit here and say, oh well, we should do this in July, and he tries to be the head honcho and the shot caller and all this, then it just shows me that maybe he's a little concerned about what Stanionis is bringing to the table for Vergil Ortiz. And, you know, I don't think he should be, because Vergil Ortiz is a world-class creme-de-la-creme top-shelf fighter with one of the best jabs in boxing. So I want to see the fight. So, yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just giving Daniel. So until next time, thank you for watching another video on the Untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.